I feel like this is perfectly bright.
We went live.
I just turned the lights to like nothing.
We went live a lot faster than I thought we were going to.
We have internet.
I thought we were going at 6. We started.
What do you mean at
early.
6? What time is it?
It's not 6 yet.
Did you tell people we were starting at 6?
No.
I didn't tell anyone we were going live.
So go live.
Frank
now.
just came to me like 5 minutes ago and was like, "You want to go live?" And
You wanna
I
go
was
live?
like, "Okay."
I mean, I figured that today we could talk about what your guys' favorite rig is that we've toured.
Or our favorite rig.
Well, our favorite rig that we've toured.
Because we toured a lot of different rigs.
And I also want to talk about today about the giveaway and the fact that it ends on Sunday. And I want to know who's entered.
Yeah, so let us know in the comments who's entered, who's here, because there's a couple of you showing up, which is great, even though we didn't tell anybody. So don't feel like you're out of the loop if you didn't know that we were doing this.
We sort of
we
just
didn't
like,
even really know
surprise,
that we were doing
we're
this.
here.
We're currently at Frankie's sister's house still.
Yeah.
And we're probably only going to be here for a couple more days, and then we're hitting the road again. We got a great big adventure coming up.
Yes, we do.
Ex-Base Guide, hi!
What's up?
How you doing? Nice to see you.
Good to see you back.
Yes, we are about to do like a big cross-country trip, and so we're kind of getting all set. We've got laundry in. We've been like getting the videos ready.
Then I'm in the house.
Hey, Mizzy C.
Yo, yo.
I probably said that wrong. It's just Missy. Hey.
Missy.
Ex-Base Guy, great. Yes, we are super pumped. But so today we're going to do like a little look back and talk about the rigs that we've toured. You guys know that we put out a new van tour every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday.
And so we've toured a lot of different rigs.
Paco's in the house now.
Paco's in the house.
Yeah, so we've toured a bunch of different rigs, and this week we actually put out
Hi,
a
Sherry.
truck camper instead of a van. And, you know, I guess my question for you guys, does that go with van life? I personally think it does. I think
Truck camper?
Yeah, I think
Yep.
bus life, truck camper,
Thank you.
trailer, any of those types of things all go along with van life.
Apparently this is Paco's witching hour.
Yeah, he's acting a fool again.
Acting a fool. Straight out of high school. He literally sits around and does nothing all day, and then he's like, "Oh, are you guys busy? Because then I'm in."
Hi, Anthony's. How are you?
And thank you, Ex-Base Guide, for the super chat. We really
Yo,
appreciate
thank you so
that.
much.
Truck camper, heck yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing that kind of, I don't want to say bums me out about a truck camper is for like livability, that you have to like get out to go into your bedroom. Like you have to go outdoors
Yeah.
to park and then get in the back.
So that's one thing that geared us towards getting a van specifically, was the fact that we'd be able to stay inside the van to go into the living space. And that's the one thing that deterred us from a truck camper, as well as gas mileage.
Well,
you
a
know?
truck camper is also pretty expensive because you have to buy like a really good truck.
Yes.
So that's pretty expensive.
Yeah.
And then the truck camper, you can get pretty inexpensive truck campers, but then you've already invested all the money in the truck.
Yes, and those trucks aren't only expensive, but they're not great on
Safety for
gas. You know,
sure.
once again, I just always go back to that gas price, because we
Yeah.
travel so hard, so fast a lot of the time,
Yeah.
that we would be so deep in debt just from traveling if we did it that specific way.
Missy and Ex-Base Guide agree that the pass-through is super important.
Yeah.
So just that's like when you can just get from your drivers to your back. And then also, say for example, in the middle of the night you're sleeping and something goes up and you gotta get
And
out.
just jump in the front,
You can
turn on the
literally
engine,
just
and dip out.
run. Whereas in a camper, you gotta like get out, close your door, walk around, go around, start the car.
Yeah,
It's like
it's a
this
lot.
whole thing. So like in my head, not that we've ever been bothered in the middle of the night. We've never had an issue. But before we moved in, I was like, this was something that really worried me, that I was like thinking about all the time.
Yeah, it's definitely something there.
What do we think of a bus? Sherry
Ooh,
wants to know.
To be honest, I absolutely love the bus
There's
because
so
the
much room
amount
for
of space.
activities.
Oh yeah, the amount of space that you get is wild. I mean, it's so wide.
As soon as you walk into it, especially like we live in here, so we're in here all the time, so we're like used to the amount of
Yeah.
space. And then we walk into someone's bus and we're like,
Whoa.
what the fudge? Like, y'all have so much
Yeah.
room.
I think a bus would be better if we're sitting in a one spot for like a month on end and then moving, like something like that. Because,
Well, so that's why a lot of people do the tow behind vehicle.
Yeah.
Because the buses get terrible gas mileage. So, like, even if you were towing, like, a motorcycle or something like that, a couple people want to know, how's our diesel leak issue?
Should we tell them or make
I
them
think
wait for the vlog?
Well, the vlog comes out on Saturday.
It's not
We go to the shop and we fix it. It's just the very beginning of the vlog, so I don't even honestly think that we talk about the diesel line.
Yeah, so we have fixed the diesel line issue. Really, all it was the diesel line.
Say it!
The diesel line goes directly to our external diesel heater. So that line specifically was the one that melted. So I have
it
to put a
wasn't
heat
actually
shield.
anything to do with the car,
Yeah.
like the van. The diesel tank was fine.
Yeah, diesel
It
tank
was
was
just
fine.
the extra heater that we added.
Yeah, the auxiliary line is what it's called on your pump. And if that comes off, you have like a suction that's happening. And when it overheats from the sun coming around and actually hitting the tank, you know, when you get heat on it, it starts to expand and it needs somewhere to go. And that's the point of least
It was
resistance.
going right out.
So it was
that
just coming
port.
right out of the van, yeah.
Yeah. So we did have quite a puddle of
Yeah, we
diesel
did.
to deal with. And quite a lot of like a whole bucket full of diesel.
Yeah, which I still have to recycle. That's in a container ready to be recycled. I just can't, I mean, hopefully I don't forget that it's bad diesel and I don't put it in our engine. Oh,
Well,
man.
so let me ask you guys this. Is the diesel bad if it's sat out in the air for a couple of days and has a few dead bugs in it?
I mean, I basically got rid of all the dead bugs.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. We do have a fuel filter, so it should be able to catch whatever. I'm just worried about moisture.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it is rainy here sometimes. It literally poured rain the last,
The last
2
2
days
days.
straight.
So did I tell them that we put in the solar?
Yeah.
All right, so we put in new solar panels via Grape Solar. Thank you so much, Grape Solar.
Yeah, Grape
for
Solar is
teaming up with us.
awesome.
This is part of the giveaway too as well. So we changed out our solar panels on our roof. We have now 3 180 watt panels
Instead of
each
4
one.
100-watt panels.
Yeah, so we have a bigger system with less panels, and it turned out extremely well. But right after we got done putting them in, it started legit downpouring.
We
for
got maybe
2
like
days.
6 hours. Like we were probably done around like dinner time.
Yeah.
And then by like 10 or 11 o'clock at night, it was pouring rain.
I mean, the good thing is I see no water in here, no even looks of water, no drips anywhere.
No,
and
nothing.
after that, you would think you would get
Matilda
something like that.
says, hi guys, nice to see you. Yes. So, okay, back to the bus question. I
Yeah.
do love a bus, but it's just like not.
It's
It
not
doesn't make
ideal.
sense money-wise.
Yeah, for us, at least in this moment.
If you're not
it
going to be
doesn't make
traveling
sense.
really hard, really fast, then like, cool, go for a bus. Or like,
Just
if
takes
you
a-
can bring a motorcycle or something so you can park it and then go, great. But it's also really hard to maneuver.
Yeah, and then I also think about like the carbon footprint of it a little bit in the sense of where we are. Like with this thing, we could get 21 miles to a gallon, so it's really hard to beat that
That
gallon.
space guy, thank
Yo,
you.
you're killing it, man. Thank you so much.
Wah.
It's really hard to compete with the gas mileage that these type of vehicles get. I mean, they have to be like number one amongst vans, the T100
Yeah, because
Sprinters.
we've talked to people with ProMasters and
and everybody's like
Transits and-
16 or 17.
Yeah, we're getting like crazy gas
getting
mileage, and I
21.
don't know if it's because it's an older T1. Like,
Yeah.
well, so they don't make the T1N engine anymore,
Not here in the States. at least.
right? So like we have a T1N engine, which apparently is really good on gas, and we just
Yeah.
like
We
rocked
lucked out. Yeah, we lucked out. Let's see. I think most important point would be
the pass through. I gotta get to the van. And a high
Yeah,
roof.
a high roof is key.
I was actually just going to talk about John Dean, because that's
Yeah.
another type of van that we toured. He has like a GMC Chevy. Is that two very different things?
he has a Chevy. Yeah, it's almost like an Astro van, I guess. Not really.
Well, so
like-
now he has a box truck, but
Yeah.
when we toured his van, it was like a low top, like everyday kind of van
Yeah.
that you wouldn't even know is a van life van. And it was small.
Yeah, and just the fact that you basically have to sit down to cook and do
yeah,
anything.
like he had like a little table set up, and like it was
Everything's
all
like-
set up real nice.
You're leaned over like this the whole time.
But like
and-
you can't like get out of bed and
Yeah.
like start your day.
But
and-
I do have to say, like, those type of vehicles I feel like are much more stealth. Like, those I
Yes.
actually feel like if you parked on the street, nobody would really think you're living in it.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. But I don't know, not for like full time. Like if I was just like weekend warrior or like going
Yeah.
for like a couple of month trip.
Ow, ow.
Sure. Shows
Ow.
that these guys have been trying to decide between a van, a bus, and a van. Well, good. I hope it helped. It's just finding a good van. Like,
Yeah,
we
take-
love that we have a van that's a
Hey,
high
hey, hey,
top,
no
that's
more,
good on
no more.
gas
Do nice.
mileage.
Do nice.
What's wrong, buddy?
He's just having a time right now.
Oh, I
But
got this.
So I would say that the main factor is how much money do you have to spend in the sense of travel, as well as budget for your build. So you're gonna have to find something that's more budget friendly. So buses are actually more budget friendly
In the
in the
outset.
sense of
Purchasing.
buying that bus, because a van could be like 10 to 50,000 or 4 to 50,000.
And especially if you're buying something that's already pre-built, like they go for a lot.
They go for a lot of money, yeah. So
and especially now, I feel like post-COVID, so many more people are trying to get into the van life market, which is great, but it's also like...
The price point got a lot higher due to that.
Yeah. Ex-base guide, under 5 feet, so mid-roof is fine with me, 5 foot of total roof and floor insulation. Thank you again for the super chat.
I mean...
So I'm only 5'2", and Frank's like 5...
I'm 5'6", 5'7", somewhere around there. Probably 5'5" on a good day.
So we're pretty short. Actually, really funny. I was editing our vlog this week, and we hung out with some people called Van Repeller. So they're on Instagram. They're really cool. They're actually the first van that we ever toured.
Yeah, and we did a horrible job on it.
Oh my god, the video is so bad, and like all the comments on it are like, this video sucks, but it has like 250,000 views, which is crazy.
Yeah, it's actually our most viewed video on our channel.
And it's probably our worst video on our channel, which is unfortunate. But anyways, so we were hanging out with them, and they are both ginormous, like tall. Like he's got to be like 6'7" or something crazy.
Yeah, he's very tall.
And she's like 6'2". They're big people. Not like big, but like big. So I'm watching the video. Frank's getting him a treat. The camera. He pulled the cord.
Come on.
So I'm watching the video to like edit of us hanging out with them, and I'm like, why did Frank take this video of this random mom with her kid? Like, what is this? Like, just a mom and her kid walking away down a field. And then I realized it was me and Jillian. I was like,
when she told me that,
oh my god!
I started dying laughing. I was like, it legit looks like you're a kid.
I literally like barely cleared her belly button. It looked like I was like, seriously? I told that to Frank's sister yesterday, and she spat water out of her nose.
Yeah, just literally.
Yeah,
it was coming out of the nose.
She literally like died. Okay, Van hell yeah, there will be more van lifers once eviction executions get.
Oh, for sure, and there's gonna be a lot of people that actually just lose their homes in the sense of like mortgages, you know. So there's gonna be a lot of people because they've lost their job and they can't get a job back. They're going to. Oh, Mom, you learned how to super chat.
Chatting.
Yeah! Thanks, Mom.
Last time Sue was having some trouble with the $24.99. So thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Your tutorial work.
My tutorial work.
Good job.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate. So there's like a kind of like a divide in the van life community where like people who come to van life kind of by choice, and then people who come to van life by like
because they have to, like necessity,
like, yeah,
a way to live.
You have no more options.
Yeah.
And so unless you know, like this van life experience cost us $15,000 of like building and buying and refitting and whatever.
And time is money too, so it probably well more than $15,000.
Right, like 6 months of building and you know lots of pre-thought and plan went into like this experience, whereas. She didn't pick the amount.
Oh, well, I'm glad it was only $5, Bob, instead of $1,000.
She's like 500. Like, I think I said this last time. I almost super chatted Marfugal $400 the other day, and I was like, "Holy shit! Stop!
Swipe down! So, Mom and everybody else, just to let you guys know, there's like a little bar on there when you select the super chat or the sticker chat or any of those. There's a little bar that you could slide up and down that will dictate how much you're trying to give to the people in the live chat.
But yeah, so if you're coming into van life kind of by force, by your last option, maybe your van's not going to be so nice, maybe it's not going to be so luxurious, and you probably won't be able to travel as much as you want to travel, just for like budget. And
there's also nothing wrong with like having a smaller budgeted van.
No, absolutely
so, like,
not.
If you're just trying
to do some really nice stuff.
And if you're trying to get into this for the first time, I really believe that your first rig should be like a fairly inexpensive one. Because think about it. If you do it all up and you hate the life, what are you going to do?
Yeah, well then hopefully you can turn around and sell it.
Yeah,
but
but
if you
then
dumped a ton of money into
you're going to
it.
turn around and sell it for less than what you've put
Yeah,
into it a lot of the
hopefully not,
time.
but-
Hopefully not.
Yeah, so I mean it'll be nice to see more people out on the road and to adventure with people,
Yeah.
but like
And get to see more rigs, tour them. hang out with
yeah,
different
I just
people.
hope that everyone's like van life minded in terms of like, you know, keeping the planet clean
Yeah, for
and like
sure.
wanting to do the right thing about like leaving places better than you found them, and you know, that's my hope.
Something that I think is pretty cool about our van tours too is everybody that we do these van tours with are random people that we meet on the road, like 95% of the time. So this is all based out of like luck and like things just
Well,
happening.
it just kind of shows that like there are van life people everywhere and like you can meet them. I actually was talking to some girl in a Facebook group for van life travelers, and she was like, you know, where are the van life people? I don't understand. I never meet anybody. Like, what's up with that? And I was like, do you say hi? Like, she's like, oh, I'm parked, and then there's other people there, and like I put out my stuff and nobody comes over, and I'm like, well, why don't you go say hi to them?
Van hell yeah. 5'5". No wonder why Mr. Adventure looked like a giant
giant
in those
pictures.
pictures. Well, I mean, to be honest, I feel like he's like 6 foot.
He's definitely
He's
over
like
6
6
feet.
foot one,
Brittany's
6
pretty
foot two,
short,
maybe.
but like he's definitely tall.
He's right around like the 6'2" area. I feel like he's definitely tall.
He was on a slope and we were down here.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
up
Let's
here.
just say
That's
that.
what happened.
I'm actually 6'7". This is me normally. And,
Yeah.
You know.
So I like this question from Urban Cantola. What's your plans for the fall / winter,
Ooh.
snow or beach? Snow.
And beach.
Well,
Hopefully.
we'll see.
Well,
so,
actually, let's say snow and desert.
yes,
That's probably more of our plan is snow and desert.
yes.
'Cause-
But I also don't know, like, well, so we want to go to Canada.
Yes.
That's our plan, is to go to Canada, to be in Canada for the holidays
And
with my
then-
family, and then stay in Canada for we're not sure how long amount of time.
Yeah, it all just depends on how everything's going here in the States, too, after, you know, the election, I guess, and things like that. You know, I don't
Yeah,
want to go
we'll
that
see,
route,
and like
but we'll just see
COVID,
where
like
life
what's
is.
happening, and like, so technically Frankie can only be in the country for 6 months, but if we spend all 6 months, then we'll have missed all of winter in America. But then that also means that there's no desert, because unfortunately there are no
Deserts
random
and-
desert hot
Yeah,
spots
yeah,
in
yeah.
Canada.
So we were hoping on doing like a little bit of Taos and Arizona, and then we were hoping on going up to I want to say Alberta, in like Banff, Revelstoke area. So there's like a couple ideas we have that we've been throwing around, but we'll see. We'll
Yeah.
see. You know,
Everything is so up in the air
and-
this year, it's impossible to make a plan. out
and
of
I feel
anything.
like every time we do make a plan, it just like goes to
Blows
shambles.
up in our faces.
Especially in 2020.
Hi. We got some more good questions. Scroll up a little bit.
Okay.
Scroll, scroll, scroll.
5'5".
Hello. Ooh, Marcus is there. Where is the best place to find a cheap, mechanically sound van, y'all? We got ours on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that's the cheapest way. So the best way to do it is to go check out the van and then say you want to have a mechanic look at it. And you could bring it into a mechanic and just ask them for like a overlook inspection. And for the most part, I think they'll do it for free.
Yeah.
Just to
If
give
you have
you a
a
good
friend
idea.
though that's like kind of mechanically inclined, and there's also like a lot of tips that you can look at
Yeah.
online.
Sound,
to, like,
sound of your
like
van
fluids,
that you're gonna buy.
like if there's
Fluids.
stuff on it,
Make sure
what's
there's no
coming out of the
leaks.
exhaust.
Yeah.
Like look underneath of it, check for rust, check for drips. Like there's a lot of things that you can do.
Carfax is a good way of knowing the fact that somebody has taken care of the van or whatever it is. You could always get a Carfax on the VIN number of the vehicle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so, and the other thing too is, so what we did is we traveled a couple of hours upstate. We bought a van. It was listed for 6. We offered the guy 4. Why isn't this
Oh,
charging?
it's not on.
Okay, it was listed for 6. We offered the guy 4. He took it. So at that point, we were like, we're not going to get a mechanic to look at this. We just got a van for $4,000. Everything else that we've been seeing is like 8, 10, 12. So let's just buy the van for 4.
Yeah.
We were a couple of hours upstate, so we figured if we get it back and it's kind of a lemon, we could sell it in the city for at least 4 to get our 4 back,
Yeah,
and
at
then
least
probably a little bit more.
Yeah.
Rah, which might not be ethical, but you know. Lee says that we could just get married.
Oh yeah, I mean that's part of the plan too. But I didn't say it here.
Stop!
Cherry G
Crazy.
wanting to travel to get more hikes for my vlog or for my blog. Yeah, I mean hikes are great. You definitely have to be in a van to do it at least on the weekends. You could still have like a home that you live in as well. You don't have to do it full time. That's totally up to you.
You're a vicious animal. You're a vicious animal.
Marcus
No
Singleton,
biting.
I want to travel all over the world. Yeah, I mean, don't we all, man? Don't we all? That's the dream. Get on it. Make a goal, set it. You'll make it happen for sure.
Yes, no, sit. Shake.
Tapping the desk, waiting for the next recipe.
Well,
Mondays are recipes.
Monday. We got a good one. It's a tasty one that we make all the time.
What is it? Do you want to tell them?
Well, it's 2 recipes in one.
Oh, okay, so you could go. You could say that. We'll leave it for that right now. Bye.
Get down.
Jasper is great. Oh, okay,
What
yeah,
treat
Jasper
did you
I
give
think
him?
is beautiful from what I've heard. Unless you got married, then you can stay longer. Lee threw up when she said that. Hey, just watch his hands on the line.
Okay. Did you give him one of these?
Elizabeth L. Hey, one of the biggest Canadian fans here. Love you both. Wondering if you consider doing a vlog of how you two met. We would love to do a vlog on just how we met. I mean, that would be cool. Maybe we could do the vlog when we're back in Brooklyn and we could redo our date.
Reenact the
We
whole
could reenact our
scene.
date.
Frankie's acting skills are kind of hilarious.
They're really bad.
They're really bad. And so as he's saying that, I'm just thinking of all the times when he tries to set up the vlog to like talk about.
I'm thinking more of like a B-roll thing of all the places that we went and us just talking.
Yeah,
back
except
and forth
this time
about where
we would be in
went.
snowsuits instead of jean cut off
We'd
shorts.
be all bundled up. You'd only see this much of my face.
So romantic.
I would look like Kenny from South Park.
But yeah, we met in Brooklyn.
Yeah, we could definitely do a reenactment of it though.
Elizabeth L. They did. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
did we?
somewhat.
I think it was a live stream.
Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah, it was definitely a live
We'll
stream.
tell you 100 times until everybody knows.
Yeah.
It's very important information that everybody's dying to hear about.
Are they? I know some of you guys are, but I know other people are like, no. Actually, that's a really good question. What would you guys like to see more on our channel? Like, would you guys like to see more hiking, biking, just like the normal travel vlogs, everyday life that we do in the van?
Or more like van tips and tricks, like hacks,
Like
or
what
like top 10 this.
Worst
and
things
top
about
5
our
that.
van? What would we do different?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm listening, laughing, hubba hubba. We'll not tell that story. But yeah, I feel like, so we have the van tours on Wednesday, which hopefully we continue to get and meet awesome people and tour their vans, because those are really interesting and fun, and I love those videos because A, we get to meet and connect with some really cool people, and then B, it's just like a beautiful way to share the lifestyle with people so that you guys can see the options on like every single price range scale. Like if we're talking about rigs, the most expensive rig that we toured has got to be the Revel.
Uncle Kevin's.
Uncle Kevin's Revel. Biking and tours.
Yeah, I'm
and
down with
camping
that.
spots. Yeah, very smart.
Also looking for
So
more
we actually
boondocking
got
spots,
some feedback that was quite negative about sharing boondocking locations. So we had a video back in Oregon.
I'm sorry. I want to see how you use that can opener you rave about. I bought one. I can't figure it out how to use it.
We need like a tutorial how to.
You're right, you
Here,
do, because I messed it up as well. And I get confused every time I go to use it, but it's so simple that it's confusing. It's literally that, it's that easy that it's like no way it works like that. And then you just do it, and then next thing you know, you open it up. I like, you're used to like fighting with a can opener. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm used to fighting with this.
That's
thing you
why I
don't fight
bought
at all.
this, because this is the best can opener on the dang planet.
Yeah.
That's all I can say about that. You want to try?
Yeah.
Or should I just?
I'm gonna try.
Should I just display?
So I think it goes like this. You take the can opener and you see this side here. You just literally lay it straight down on top. Is that correct?
Uh-huh.
And then you start turning right?
So it doesn't actually clamp
It doesn't
anything
clamp it.
until you
But once you start
turning.
turning, it starts clamping itself. And look at it go.
So then you'll kind of feel it like
It locks in
loosen
a
a
little
little bit once you hit the original groove.
Yeah, right there.
So then
It
you
loosened a
turn
little.
backwards 1 tick. Now it's loose again.
Loose
right?
again, ready?
And then
you
there's
take
this
side.
there's a little button on the side.
And you see this thing closing right here, the little
Clamping.
teeth? You just
So
grab
then
it
you
with
grab
the
the
teeth.
clamper.
And that's it.
Yay, we're having chickpeas for dinner.
Chickpeas for dinner!
Look at Paco.
All right.
Yes. All right. I hope that was helpful and that you can open all the things now because
Marcus.
honestly, I love it. And then when we're in this house or anybody else's house and I'm using their can opener, I'm like, garbage piece. Yeah.
Anne said to Marcus Stapleton, I stalked Car
Gurus
and Carfax for months. You get a good idea on what it is, a decent deal. That's good advice.
Kevin.
Kevin.
Can we get more kitchen gadget tutorials?
I mean, after
there
that,
you go.
for sure. We'll do them on our lives. How about that? We'll do them on our lives.
Thanks very much. Got
course.
to try at dinner. Nice. Hell yeah. Hit up Canadian guy Chrome from
Van City Van Life. He's from Vancouver and can tell you about Canada
all the
spots.
Canadian spots.
Has great channel.
Yeah,
we've
he's kind
definitely
of
seen
like
his
an
channel.
OG van life guy.
Yeah.
Like he's been around for a long time.
Look at my mom. My mom's like, wow, about the kid over there. For sure.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
What's up, bud?
Oh, Misa Paco.
So I gotta ask, guys, what is your favorite van tour that we've done so far?
Yeah, I wonder.
Yeah.
What's yours?
Mine, I really liked Forrest and Alex's van, but I don't like the ProMaster. That's my opinion. I like how wide it is, but I don't like the drivetrain. I've driven one of those for work before, and I remember just having so many issues, and that sort of scares me, worse than what we're even having. And
like brand new ones.
Yeah, brand new ones are having those issues. The next one would be, that's a good one. I don't know.
Well, I would say that my favorite is ours because I do love our van.
Yes.
But we need to make a
I
new
don't like
one.
our tour. That's the thing. I like the way we put together Forrest and Alex's van tour. I think
Chef
it came out
Santa.
really well. I think we put together our last several van tours. I think came together great. The one that actually didn't get a lot of traction that I'm sort of kind of upset about is the
bus tour.
Yeah, painted Buffalo Travel Studios because I feel like we did an excellent job on the tour.
I loved her tour, and honestly, Frankie put so much time and effort into that one particularly because he loves her mission and her cause of helping veterans.
I just like the fact that she's helping people, and I want to see more people get help like that just because. From the goodness of somebody else's heart, they want to help. You know?
And so, he put a lot of emphasis on sharing her story and, helping kind of, promote what she was doing. And it, flopped hard. I don't know. We'd have no idea how good a YouTube video is going to do. You can generally kind of, our vlog will probably get, a couple hundred, whatever in the first little bit or, whatever. But, the van tours usually do pretty good. This bus tour was just, crickets.
Yeah.
And, we're what the freak happened? And then we're promoting it, we're sharing it, we're, trying to get some traction, and it's just,
Then you start looking at things like thumbnails and description and stuff like that. Sometimes that comes into contact with helping it out in the algorithm, and it just didn't seem like it worked out well.
Yeah, so if you guys haven't seen the Painted Buffalo Traveling Studio video yet, go check it out. It's our last van tour. It's a great big green bus. It's really cool. It's so badass.
X-Base Guy said the video on Bend on the float trip on the river was great. Oh, we loved that. That was such a great time, and we were hanging out with some really cool homies that we feel like we'll always be friends with in this community.
But yeah, so when we were sharing camp spots, I got a lot of pushback from people, especially in the van life community, being like, "Why are you sharing these spots? They're gonna get destroyed, and you're ruining it for everybody." And I'm like, I feel like I'm trying to get everybody out there and get everybody enjoying it.
Yeah.
I don't know. What's your thoughts on that? Chef Santa's in the house. How are you folks
peace
doing?
out,
We're
man.
good. How are
he actually
you?
left. We missed him.
No, I think he just said, "How are you guys?"
Oh, sorry. What's up, Chef? My bad.
Sean's here.
Sean's here. What up, Sean?
Matilda.
I like the one that you guys started calling Uncle Kevin. Yeah, the Revel was beautiful.
Yeah.
That thing is so functional. That makes it great. The one thing I don't necessarily love about it is that it's just very commercial looking. I really like these vans when they look like a home. And that one just felt a little bit more commercial feeling.
Carlo wants to know what's your opinion of the Ford Transit.
The Ford Transit, I think, is a great vehicle. I mean, it's gas, so you're only going to get so many miles out of a gas engine rather than a diesel engine. Normally, diesels run longer than gas engines, but I don't really hear many issues of the Ford Transit when it comes to breakdowns and things like that. And we've toured a couple of them at this point, and none of them have had any issues with it.
Yeah.
So, you know, I like it.
And it's a bit wider.
It's a bit wider.
So it's got more kind of room inside.
Yeah, it seems a little bit taller, too. I think they have the tallest ceiling out of all of them as well, and that's the reason why, like, say, Van Repeller went with that van, because of their height.
Right.
But yeah, I do like the Ford Transits. I think they're a good vehicle.
What's his Mufasa?
Yep.
Oh, thank you, Mufasa. I'm glad you liked the tour.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Anne, hi Anne, how are you? You guys do a great job on the tours.
Love the mission of the bus
Yes,
gal. Yeah, thank you so much.
Video on Ben Float was great.
Yep.
Honestly, I wish it was still floating weather.
Van Vita Travels, we're actually going to be on her podcast very soon.
Yes!
Thank you for coming. Yeah, I think it's this Monday, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, we're bad with dates.
Remind us.
All of your vans are very cool from my mom. Thank you, Mom.
And aren't the camp spots on iOverlander? A lot of them are.
A lot of them are. We try to put up ones that are on iOverlander. That way we don't upset the people in the community. You know what I mean? It's just...
I don't know.
You know, it's hard to not hurt people's feelings.
I guess
that's
people
part
think
of the
that if
business.
we're sharing it on YouTube, then so many more people are going to see it than just the, like, van people who are coming to, like, that location. Because usually what we do when we're in an area, we pull up iOverlander, we see what's nearby, and then we just go there. Like, we don't really look it up on YouTube beforehand, so maybe that's, like, they think we're inviting too
more
many
people,
you know.
Sean said, yo, that Revel was amazing. Thank you, bro.
Best layout for sure.
It is a really wonderful layout. I do like the fact of the shower. I think the only thing I would do different is I would want to cut that shower, like, in half. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a lot of space.
It's a lot of space that you lose, and, like, make it like a countertop.
I would say, too, the way that the front chair / bed is laid out, it's really a van for, like, I don't know, like, they're planning on having kids there,
like,
but then there's not
people.
really a place for the kid to sleep. Like, technically there's that little pull-out bed, but then that's kind of annoying. And then I would not say that it, you know, Sean, you're a great guy, but I disagree. It's got the best layout ever. And I think even Uncle Kevin wants to, like, move some things around. And, like, but unfortunately, even just to, like, take the double-seater chair out and move it around is kind of really hard because all the wiring harnesses and everything are under that seat. So you kind of have to, like, pick all the wires up and, like, really carefully move it over and make sure you're not messing it all up.
Van Hella said Transits now have all-wheel drive versions of the van. That's great.
People love all-wheel drive. I feel like we don't have all-wheel drive, and it's not been a problem. You really need, like, good tires and good driving skills.
Melissa Colburn said, hi, how you doing? Hi there. I wish you could still see my shuttle bus. Haha. Or you could see my shuttle bus.
Melissa,
where are
you? So let us know. We'll come check it out.
Did you guys like the one with Abby and Joe? Oh, actually, I did a lot. She did an amazing job building out that van.
I was really amazed by Abby.
Impressed by, like, very intricate detail that she, like, everything was completely finished. And a lot of vans that you go in aren't, like, fully finished. They did a great job on their van. They were nice kids, too. I hope they're the best. Yeah,
and, like,
very young.
The fact that they even, like, got that whole thing together, I'm super impressed by that.
And then he's selling the headlights for the vans now. And, you know, they really noticed that there's a market in this area, in this lifestyle. So, you know, maybe they make a business out of it and they start building out rigs and, you know, having all the specs for all of them.
Elizabeth has a big one.
Yes, live stream on Monday, Van Vita said.
Sweet.
Yeah, so we're good on that. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So, guys, make sure to be there on Monday for that as well. I currently have one dog.
But once I get into van life, I'm going to have another dog, one for protection. Are you aware of any apps or sites that focus on dog-friendly spots? So iOverlander, if you have it set to no campgrounds, all of those sites are dog-friendly because there's no rules at those sites. So it's all just like free land that anybody can go to, and you don't have to worry about having your dog. A lot of campgrounds, you have to have your dogs on leashes.
Basically, everywhere you go, you could they're dog friendly, but you have to have your dog on a leash at a lot of places.
At campgrounds.
Well, at campgrounds, yeah. And
if you're going to like boondocking spots out in the middle of nowhere, your dog can do whatever they want as long as your dog is like good enough to come back to the van and like you trust them to like
just
not get lost in the woods or whatever.
Train your dog well. That's the main thing. And I mean, realistically, your house moves, so your dog is probably going to stay by you for the most part. Because they know that your house can move.
Yeah, Paco's never too far from us, and like he'll kind of wander the area, like around the van a little bit, sniff around.
Doesn't go too far outside.
But he's usually like right on our heels, which is great. Hi from Mississippi, Cyrus Campbell. Nice to see you.
What's up? Let's see. Quigley
can convert a transit to a 4x4. That's what Van Repeller did.
Yeah, Van Repeller did that. PS2 is doing a shout out to Paco. LOL. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Teaching how you get the spot using G Maps or G Earth is also helpful.
You know, we haven't really done a lot of that. We just downloaded this thing called On X Road.
I also
Uncle Kevin told us about it, and you have to pay $24 for the whole year, but it shows you all of the forestry roads and like the backcountry roads, and so I kind of opened it up, I played around with it a little bit, and then we kind of got back to Bremerton, so I was like, I don't need to look right now, and my 1 week free trial was up. So.
Like you said, on Google Maps, if you go to the
satellite.
If you go to the satellite mode, you could actually see all the roads on the satellite too as well. So you could actually pick and choose roads that way as well. I've used it to find spots, and it's been helpful, to be honest.
Often?
No, I've just used it to find like that spot in the whole rainforest. I was able to find it no problem out there. Hi from Mississippi. Then, what kind of
tires? Why is this not?
You gotta make sure to turn it on. What kind of tires do you have? We have all-terrain tires that are geared more towards snow. So they work everywhere. They're amazing. They're actually truck tires. I could tell you the name of them if I go outside and take a picture. I don't know the name off my head, but when you go to a tire shop, tell them what you're going to be doing. Like, explain to them exactly what it is that you want to use your vehicle for, and they'll find tires specifically for what you're looking for. But we knew we were going to be traveling in the winter, and we wanted a very reliable tire. So with all of our tires, we can handle over 10,000 pounds in our van, which the van can't even handle. Which is good, because
Frank's packing on the pounds.
You know.
I'm totally kidding.
But, those tires have been great. They worked really, really well, and we're only rear-wheel drive. So, you could get a lot out of a tire. The tire is the most important thing on the van when it comes to driving and being safe. Let's see.
Chef is leaving.
Peace out, Chef.
Sean
said,
where are you guys? Reception seems good for once. We're at a house.
We're at a house, but at the same time,
of a home.
we turned on the inverter, so we have the what's it called?
The cell phone booster.
Yeah, the signal booster up, so that's why we have. I think we should
always turn the cell phone booster on. Yeah, we're always going to. We have to. The truck with the camper was really nice. Yeah.
Thanks, Mom. Yeah.
Honestly, that one shocked me because it was so nice on the inside when it just looks pretty like basic box on the outside, which I guess all van life fans kind of are.
Yeah, when I was talking
for some reason I was just like, wow.
When I was talking to them and she told me that she redid the inside, I was like, I wonder what it looks like. And I asked if I could see inside. She was like, sure. And I was like, oh, I would love to tour this. And she was like, all right, cool. Let's see.
Melissa, I didn't mean to send that so quick. Anyways, I was talking to Alex about it last weekend. Nice.
Lee said, Frankie, do you miss Brooklyn bagels? Hell yeah.
Oh, I see this one. I'm in Pleasant, Missouri, east southwest of KMO. Thinking about living
my best off on catching the weather when I retire and rent my house out.
Nice. That's a
Nice.
really
That's
good
a really
idea.
great
So,
idea.
like, a lot of people do that. They'll have a home somewhere and they rent it out and then they live in their vans. So you're kind of like earning an income from your home and then living wherever you want.
That's a great suggestion too, X-Base Guide. You could see fire rings and find RV camping using Google Earth. That is
so
true.
Fancy.
Hello, you guys
Lenora.
are too cute. So cute. Much love from California. Thinking about how much New Mexico may be. I need a van. Much love. Peace out.
Yes.
Peace.
You should definitely check out a lot of. We love New Mexico. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
we had to like kind of go and leave, and we weren't there for very long. But I would love to go back. That
Yeah.
was kind of on our route this year. If we're kind of doing winter in the States as well, is to get back to New Mexico because we really liked it.
Yeah, we love New Mexico. It was super dope. We just didn't have enough time to actually sit there because of the mountain tour that we were doing.
Hey.
I used Google Maps to find an underwater alien base, but was wearing my tinfoil hat at the time. That's awesome.
What are you doing? Get out from behind there. No scratching. No scratching.
I didn't spell anything right because I just got home from work and my voice texting being so lazy. Sorry, nah, you're good. No worries. Where's your accent from? My accent is actually from Brooklyn, New York.
She goes, "Are you from Brooklyn Bagels and Locks, baby?"
I don't necessarily love lox, but I'm totally all about the Brooklyn bagels.
Oh my gosh, I feel like Brooklyn Bagels are so big.
I miss
You can
them.
hardly eat one.
Just like some nice cream cheese on it.
You know what
and I'm eating it, it's just falling all over the place.
I
It's
miss
nice and hot
Brooklyn
and toasted.
tacos.
Mm.
Oh my god, the best Mexican food ever.
You wouldn't think that, you know?
In like funny little hole in the walls.
Come on, bud.
Oh my gosh.
This guy's acting crazy still.
When we
Look
get
at
back
him.
to Brooklyn, we need to go on like a food tour and get all of our favorite things
Yeah.
before we leave again. I'm from Toronto originally, but I did live in New York / Brooklyn for 6 years.
Yeah.
So I do have some love for New York City for sure.
And she can put on the accent when she needs to.
Yeah. Generally not in a super loving way.
Do any of you guys have the talent of being able to do like different voices and accents? Because Alex kind of does, I feel like.
Well, I don't know how good they are, but I definitely kind of flip into them sometimes. And then I worry that people are like, "Are you making fun of blankety blank?"
No.
It's like, no.
It's just an accent.
Just,
that's all.
you know, throwing it out there sometimes. Paco is out of control.
Yeah, he's
Lenora, I'm seriously never been there. I know more of Europe in the United States. Ooh.
and the 50s.
Why do these always disappear? I don't know
so
how
fast.
Gonna be 50 in October, but I feel like there's a reason to bust a move out of the coast of California. Yo, I hope that you've been cool with with all the wildfires
Yeah, I
and
hope that
everything
you've
that's
been
going on
okay.
there, because I feel like that's been stressful. And even here in Washington, we had a couple of days where it was just like straight smoke and like the air quality here was terrible. I can't even imagine how bad it was down there. So we hope that you are well and safe.
Best of wishes to you. And you definitely have to get out. You definitely have to move around and check out some new places. I mean, the States are beautiful. There's so many different spots in the United States that you can hit up that are just amazing. Like, when you think about Europe, the countries are so small, it's like it's less than going from state to state.
Well, that's the nice thing about Europe is that you can, like, drive 4 hours and be in a completely different cultural space. Whereas I feel like in America, you can drive for 10 hours and you could still get Chick-fil-A or whatever.
Yeah,
it's
the
like
culture
very
changes, but not much.
monoculture.
Yeah, it changes, but not much.
There'll be some local delicacies and stuff, and the scenery definitely changes, but the culture is the same.
I'm sorry. I gotta hear that one day.
Melissa.
I can do a Mexican accent mixed with Pee Wee Herman.
That sounds interesting and probably on par with most of my accents. Hi, Baba.
Oh, that's great.
Hi. Hi, Baba.
Let's see.
Paco's gonna need a great big walk after this, I feel like. You ready to go?
Have you guys ever been to the Black Hills in, I want to say that's
Dakota?
South Dakota? Yeah. No, we have not. We didn't get to go through South Dakota yet. It is on our list of places that we want to go. I know it. I don't know. It's nicer than North Dakota?
I don't know.
I mean, North Dakota, I remember when we were driving through, it was very flat.
Honestly, there's so much more of this country that I want to see. And we're gonna like get around. Thank you so much, X Space Guide, for the super chat. We really
you're the
appreciate
man. Thank you so much. We
Thank
really
you so
appreciate
much. Oh snap, guys! Be careful around the wildflowers. You're gonna get
wildfires.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, wildflowers?
It's like we're gonna get high or something. Or you're like,
oh my god, I need to go to bed. It's still that text to talk, huh?
South Dakota is a must.
Oh,
All right,
for sure.
y'all, we're adding it to the list.
Isn't that where what's it called is the mountain
Rushmore?
Rushmore, yeah, Mount Rushmore.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's South
I
Dakota.
am not American, and I do not.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's South
things.
Dakota, and it's a place that I definitely want to go to, check out, and see.
Post a Pee Wee video.
Please, Melissa.
Let's see it.
I gotta hear that.
Prove it.
Prove it. You know what? Send it to us, and then we'll put it on our live chat.
Or we'll put it in our Instagram story or something. Yes,
Yeah,
Mount
Mount
Rushmore.
Rushmore,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. So we have literally zero clue how we're getting from Washington to Florida, because that is our next mission, that we need to get to Florida for November. So we don't really have that much time. We have like a month and a little bit to get all that way across the country. And we have no idea how we're doing it. We have to do the giveaway on Sunday. So if you guys haven't entered yet, go to Instagram, because that's where you can register. You can also, thank you,
Whoa,
Sue.
Mom with the sticker.
So you guys can enter the giveaway on YouTube if you find our 11K giveaway video, or you can also enter on Instagram.
Yes.
Find the photo that looks like the 11K giveaway, and then comment in the comments down below. We're giving away a grape solar panel.
Yep.
So that's actually kind of going to decide our route. So whoever wins that, we need to figure out where they are, and we need to figure out how to drive to them on the way to Florida. So fingers crossed that they don't live in, like, I don't know, what would be the least convenient state?
So the least would probably be like Maine. I guess that wouldn't be, because that could be on the way
we could get on
up
the way
towards
back.
your
Maybe like
parents.
something like in the middle at the top, like Montana or something. I don't know. I guess we could pretty much get anywhere. It's not a problem. But so anyway, so we need to find out who wins the grape solar panel so that we can deliver it to them ASAP, because we're going to have to live with it until we get it to them, which is a little bit annoying.
Yeah, definitely, but that's okay, because we want to be able to meet up with you guys, and we want to be able to hand the panel to you and take you out to somewhere nice to eat and just have a nice conversation and hang out together. And, get to meet some of you guys out there, because I think that's what this journey is all about, is just meeting random people everywhere and just, like, enjoying each other's company and creating positivity and pushing positivity out there to, changing the mindset a little bit. I feel like the mindset of Americans right now, post-COVID, is very negative, and I would like to help change that.
Just spreading that cult of positivity.
That's it. Cult of positivity. Come join. Come join my cult of positivity.
We're just smiling over here. It's great. Somebody accused us of being in a cult because we were positive about life.
Yeah, I started laughing at them.
Yeah.
That's a positive reaction, though. Sean said, is the van still broken down?
Or did you guys straighten that all out?
I'll throw it out there. No, it's not broken down. We could still move around, and we could go wherever we need to go.
Is it 100 grade?
Whether or not it's
is it
100%,
still a 2003?
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I'm still waiting on. So I've talked to a couple people, and a couple of people are saying just drive it till it goes boom. There's a lot of stuff that people are talking about. You positive cult, you. Oh man.
Yeah.
Good night, Lee.
Ooh.
And said that they need to win the solar panel, and you could drive just down the road and drop it off.
What's your IG? Our IG is at FNA vanlife. So just like that, just like our name,
just like our
on
channel.
Instagram. And so just so y'all, I'm pretty sure everybody here is aware, but FNA vanlife is Frankie and Alex.
Yeah.
It's not like a curse word, although it kind of sounds like one, which might not have been intentional. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So, Sean, you're right. We could break down and live wherever it is that we break down at.
This is our home now.
This is where we live now. Number 2, we could also go and buy another van and rip everything out of this one and put it in the new van you know, or we could build another van. You know, that's not the end of the world. It is what it is. But you know,
Yeah.
we would much rather sell this before it goes kaboom.
Yeah,
but
if
at
it's
the
on
same
its way
time,
to kaboom, we need to get rid of it.
we need to think about the option of either selling it or dropping in a new fucking engine in it.
Don't
Oh,
sorry.
That. Or dropping in a new engine in it. Sorry for the curse words.
So my
guys.
mom keeps telling me, she's like, stop telling people about your engine issues. You're depreciating the value of your vehicle.
It is what it is. We want to be honest. And yeah, it might depreciate it a little bit, but the fact that it's built out like this, I feel like anybody could go underneath that hood
and we're
change it out.
fixing all of the troubles.
Yeah.
If we were literally like on our vlog,
Everything
like
is
the
new.
van has black death, we're selling it for $50,000.
That would be
like
messed
to buy
up.
it, like
Yeah.
that would be bad. But
Oh, Van Cult, new channel name, merch.
go get it right now before it gets taken. Okay, Nana Corey's Gypsy Van. You have to look up Hill City, South Dakota. It's like 15 minutes to Mount Rushmore, and I work at the Firehouse Campground. You can pay $20 a night to dry camp. That sounds
pretty
awesome.
cool.
Anne says, I need to win the solar panel. Oh, yeah, I told her
yeah.
already. Lee says,
Good
night, stay positive. Bye,
you too.
Lee.
Bye.
Jam Smart, Positive Colt, Sean. I'd be afraid.
Breaking
Oh,
down,
yep,
yeah, I read that.
Okay.
My mom loves the positivity.
Cherie reads it as a cuss word every time. F&A, ladies. F&A.
Yeah, I read it like that too.
Unpaid Explorer, how long will you be doing the van life? I might have a small camper by spring and would love to drive west and meet up with you. Well, we will for sure still be doing it by spring.
Yeah, and
so you could definitely come meet us.
Probably won't be west at that point in time.
I have no freaking clue.
We might be in Canada by then.
Well, by spring we might be in Mexico.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
We
We'll see.
are winging it.
But yeah, definitely Unpaved Explorer. Stay in touch with us. You know, if you have a camper and you're out there, you know, we'll meet up. I just shaved all my facial hair off.
So did Frankie.
And
Look
just
at this.
missed the beard. Do you miss your long hair? Yeah, I do miss my long hair, but at the same time, it was more of a nuisance. It was like always every time I would lean over, it was
He
in my
never
eyes.
didn't have it up.
Oh,
He was like,
it
it
was
was just like
annoying.
bothered him. I feel like it was too much. Melissa, you definitely should get a new engine in it because I love your van. We love it too.
We love it too. We don't want to get rid of it.
But like honestly, I would love to start from scratch again when I have the energy and motivation. Because I would love to do a couple of things a little bit differently. I love our van.
Yeah.
And I think that if we sold it, someone else could love it.
Yeah.
And then we could build something that was like, you know, like van build 2.0.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't think we would change much, but there's just a couple of things.
Would you want to go with the burnt wood again?
I don't hate it, but
I mean, I've never asked her this question before.
I don't know. I think I would want to get like something a little bit more high quality. I would still want to burn it because I love
I think I would do the tops.
I would want to get a real
countertops.
countertop and then a higher quality wood because we bought the cheapest wood that we could because we were trying to do this on a budget. It's strong and it's sturdy and it holds up, but I feel like I would just like something like a little bit more.
Higher
Like
quality.
if we burnt this, because the upper cabinet wood is higher quality than the down wood, so if we took that wood and burnt that wood.
Yeah. Hey, do nice.
Barking there.
Yeah, so I don't know. You know that we'll see what happens in time. I mean, this thing might run another 2 years. Who knows? Who knows? Ford Transit Life,
What were you
100%.
giggling about?
What's that?
You were giggling about something.
I don't know.
It was one of the comments, I thought.
Oh, I giggled. Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
It was probably below that. I heard it. Yeah, go
Yeah,
low.
motors are replaceable, fam. I don't know. Sean said, haha, you might not need to sell your van if you go to Mexico.
Oh, like someone's gonna steal it?
Would just be an insurance claim.
Oh?
Word, right? I can't speak on any of that right now, you know. You don't know what insurance is looking at.
Oh, that's way too bright.
Yeah, it's way too bright. Mark said, Ford Transit Life, 100%. Where to after Washington? After Washington, we are going to be headed across the country, all the way down to Florida. My mom
First
lives
stop,
in
though, is
Florida.
Oregon, because we're going to go see some friends down there.
Yep.
We're actually going to go see Bob and Leanne, who did the truck camper
We just
tour.
did the truck camper tour.
So they've invited us to their home. They're going to make dinner for us, and we're going to have a gay old time. We're going to watch football.
They have a home that is a floating home. So
oh yeah,
I'm excited
I
to
forgot
see
about that. They sent us a picture. She's like, "Here's our living room," and I was like, "That's your living room? That's
Whoa,
freaking amazing.
it's beautiful.
And you just reminded me that it's a freaking
It's
boat.
a floating home. So I think that's going to be super cool to be on their floating home, maybe for a day or two, hang out with them.
Yeah.
We'll vlog about it and stuff.
I should
we'll
tell
bring
them that
along.
we're coming. I didn't.
Yeah, we definitely have to
tell
reach
them.
out to them.
Cheesehead, cowboy, what's up?
I want a Revel.
Just don't have the 180K.
Yeah.
And it's just gone up since COVID.
So Cheesehead, let me tell you this, right? You could get all the specs from the Revel. And you could buy the van yourself and then build it out. So buy it empty for 50K or whatever, or 50 to 60K, and then build it out to the specs, but with your materials and make it cheaper for yourself.
Good plan, Frank. Should we do that for our next van too?
For sure. I'm down.
Mexican lightning.
Huh.
Pew, pew.
Mexican lightning. It made our car go on fire.
Yeah. Unpaved Explorer says you're going to try the mountain record again.
Oh,
hell
no.
to the no.
To the no.
No.
To the no.
Hell to the no. That was so much work. It was so exhausting. It
Make
was
it a
just like
double-decker.
so much driving.
Make it a double decker. If you could do it with a bus, I bet anything you could do would be
With a van.
With a van. I mean,
I feel like for us that would end up like Step Brothers when they try to put their beds together as bunk beds, and it's just like.
My mom said, me, Florida bound.
Yes, we're coming to see you too.
The warranty of the Revel, though, you're right. The warranty of the Revel is huge.
But you void it as soon as you try to do anything to the interior.
Yeah, anything you do to the interior, anything you do to the outside, it voids the warranty. So you really got to think about it. But it
we got
definitely
another
has the right concept.
Step Brothers joke in the vlog this week, so watch out for that one.
She said it sounds complicated. Talking about the Revel.
The double decker.
Yeah.
Building it out himself. Yeah, it would be. I mean, honestly, well, now that we've done it once, I think that we could easily do it again.
Yeah, you're right, Sean. And it literally is basically bulletproof. That van it's a hell of a van. It is totally worth it. If you're gonna be traveling around,
It's
living
your
out of
primary
it,
residence.
it's cheaper than a house if you think about it, in the sense of you're going to be able to actually move around in it as well. So you don't have a car and a house payment. You just basically have both as one.
Mm-hmm. And Kevin actually sold multiple houses.
Yeah, to make that happen.
Yeah, to get into the Revel.
So depending on whatever your financial situation is, it is definitely a good way to go. And you can even look out there right now, and there's going to be people out there that bought the Revel and drive it for like a year and are like, this life isn't for me. And then next year they sell it for $80K,
Yeah, who knows?
I'm just saying.
I think the thing too is that like right now the market for all vans, including Revels, is like up because everybody decided that they're going camping and they're going on road trips and they're doing all this, and so they need the stuff.
Previous to everything that happened, the Revel was like 150K, and the fact that it's like $180 now just goes to show you the inflation that happened.
Supply and demand, baby. And our buddy Kevin actually got a real good deal on it because he went right at the beginning of COVID when everything was like blown up and they were like, oh my God, we're never going to make money ever again. So he cut a real good deal.
Unpaved Explorer, do you miss the fast track of downhill snowboarding? Oh yeah, I mean, I miss the downhill snowboarding. I don't know if I miss the get to every mountain as fast as possible. I want to be able to enjoy it when I get there, be able to hike some ridges and cliffs and
stay for a couple
days and do them a couple times.
Because especially at these really big mountains, they're huge. It's like going to Disneyland and then spending 45 minutes there and then leaving. Like, you want to explore and like see all there is to see, and then like say the weather conditions aren't good on the one day, you can kind of hold off until the next day, and like that's kind of the beauty of van life. Like, we've ended up places where we got stuck in pouring rain, and rather than being like bummed because like, oh, we're in this beautiful place and it's raining and we can't enjoy it, we're like, cool, we get to just like relax for a couple of days
and
then when the weather gets
nice.
better, then we go and explore the beautiful places.
That's the great thing about van life is you're never really in a rush to get anywhere. So like you have the opportunity to sit there for a couple of days and then truly enjoy it when it's perfect.
Which is what we're hoping to do with the mountains this winter.
Van Hella, claiming residency for a full-time van life for a driver's license and auto insurance is difficult.
Yeah, you need an address.
And also, that's another thing about the Revels is it actually is an RV, so you can insure it as an RV.
Which is cheaper
Which is
than
much
a van.
cheaper than insuring it as an auto insurance policy.
Yeah.
And also, that would be your rental insurance as well included in the RV cost, I'm guessing.
Yeah, Cheesehead says last year's model is 120K.
Yeah. Yeah,
Go for
so
it.
$120K now. That model is probably about $80K right off the lot, you know, and then it keeps depreciating. So people will be willing to sell it if they don't
in like
want
a
it.
year or two. But you always need a government address. I feel like no matter what, no matter how off grid you are, you kind of, if you want to participate in society, you need an address.
Miss Jaquez, I think I'm saying that right. Miss Jaquez, Jaquez 99.
Sure.
Yeah, wait till next year and buy up the van because that's when everything's gonna drop down.
That's
a lot.
honestly what we're thinking because right now everything is on fire. So if we wait till next year and then everyone's like, oh, like building a van was too hard. I'm gonna get rid of my half converted one because I'm never gonna finish it.
Sean says, wonder how a Class B RV compares. We looked at some Class B RVs.
We did. Actually, the
and-
very first van we went to see was a Class B RV, and we fell in love with it.
Yeah, we loved it.
It was beautiful. The couple had like redone it really amazingly. And he was actually a motorcycle mechanic, so he was like the engine
with the
and
bad roof,
sound.
correct.
Yes, so everything was great except the whole roof had to be repaired. Whatever, we wanted it. And we were ready to like buy, but then they had a life change and then they decided they were going to keep it.
Yeah.
But it kind of all worked out because now we are in Lolo.
Yeah.
But again, those get pretty bad gas mileage.
Do you miss being the hungry health coach?
No.
She's much more happy being this van girl.
The Hungry Health Coach was fun, but I feel like it also kind of pigeonholes you into like only making healthy food.
Yeah.
And like sometimes I like to eat cookies or, you know, other stuff. And then also I feel like we are just sharing more of our life right now. Whereas also I was doing one-on-one coaching at the time, like personal private coaching. And that got really
Difficult.
emotionally draining.
Well, because you wind up being like that person's therapist, I feel like.
Yeah, and then like you're their, you know, it's like you're their friend and they want to tell you all this stuff and you're like, yeah, but like, did you eat your vegetables? And they're like, well, no, but let me tell you all the reasons I hate my husband. And you're like, okay.
Van Hella said that South Dakota has some residency mojo that I've heard works for full-time van lifers. That's pretty cool. I'll have to look that up.
Most people we know just use like a family member's address.
Yeah, that's what we do. We're using my
yeah.
mother's address in Florida.
Yosemite bound.
Full-time is awesome.
We might. It's a little bit far south.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
We planned
the other thing
on...
about Yosemite is that you have to book campsites. There's really no boondocking around there. So we would have to actually plan ahead, which isn't our strong suit.
Yeah.
Although technically that used to be my job, was planning ahead for people.
Well, so, and you were really good at it.
I was very good at it for other people.
So the thing is every time we plan something, like we planned on going to Yosemite, but we had a lot of vehicle issues and just things that were going on.
Well, so the whole summer kind of slipped by in terms of, we thought we had all these plans to go all these places. We were going to do like a whole loop of California.
It didn't work out
And then
like that.
obviously the wildfires and stuff, but then we ended up in Oregon for like a month and a half, and then we ended up in Washington for like a month and a half, and then this whole summer's gone.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, how the heck did
Summer
that
is so
happen?
quick. I mean, I'm happy that it's really quick because I don't really love the heat.
Well,
but
it has not been that hot. We have not had a hot summer.
We've had like
it
maybe
wasn't
a
like
week.
a Florida summer.
Yeah, we've had
My
like a
feet
week.
have been cold every single day, at least for 5 minutes this entire summer.
Well, the nighttime.
Feel my
gets
foot
cold.
right now.
It's frozen.
It's frozen. It's very cold.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. All right, well, I think that's going to be it for this live. But yeah, guys, if you haven't signed up for the giveaway, make sure to go there and sign up. Find us on Instagram at FNA Vanlife. Remember, FNA is for Frankie and Alex. Not
FNA.
FNA, man. I mean, you can say it like that. I'm cool with it.
Although, sorry that I did that, because apparently that's also something bad that I'm not supposed to do.
Yeah.
Hello from New Zealand. That's
Yo,
awesome.
what up?
Raider Universe. Love it. Sorry that you just got here because we are about to sign off.
Yeah.
Cheesehead, I'm off to sleep on the East Time. Nice.
Oh, get to sleep, bro. Thank you for watching, though.
Miss Jaquez Sorry if we're
Florida
saying your name
summer
wrong.
sucks.
Yeah, Frank lived there for 10 years, and he is not interested in Florida
I definitely
summer.
don't want to live there again, especially that time of the year.
Good
But
night, Cheesehead.
we are going to sign off now, and thank you guys so much for being here and sticking with us and watching
Thank
all
you all
the
for the
videos.
super chats.
Thank
We
you
really
for super
appreciate
chats.
it.
And just like sharing time with us.
Yes.
That means more than anything in the world to us, is just sharing time with us.
Yeah, and so we want to give
amazing.
back, so make sure you head to @FNA Vanlife on Instagram and find the 11K giveaway here on YouTube. Enter the contest. We're doing the drawing on Sunday, so we're going to go live again on Sunday
And there's
from Bob and Leanne's house.
And there's all different types of prizes, guys. You don't have to win the solar panel. There's battery banks. There's water shoes. There's food. There's like cookies. Like literal cookies. There's
we got a Don't Stink
air freshener. There's a bunch of different things that you can get in this. So
Yeah.
I'm really excited for you guys to win some stuff. And yeah, we can't wait to see you guys next time.
Sounds good.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. And then the stop.